Hello and welcome to Multiverse Tarot and your November 2017 Aries horoscope and tarot card reading. This is good for Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Last month, Jupiter entered your 8th house, and the 8th house is ruled by Scorpio and is all about transformations, mysteries, birth, death, real estate, and investments. Get ready for a little shake-up, all right? Changes are coming. Some of them have probably already started. Last month on October 10th, Jupiter moved into Scorpio, where it will stay until November of 2018. This transit is all about the death of old thinking. It's about ideas and things from the past you may be ready to let go of. This could be physical items, relationships, or anything that's been holding you back. This is a time of releasing old energies. The transformation could take the entire year, but dear Aries, it will bring you a time of renewal. Look for these effects to grow throughout until November and onward into 2018. But don't panic, dear Aries, you are up to the task, all right? You know that you're strong-willed and you have an independent spirit, so use them to get you through. Look for these feelings to be strong on November 3rd when Jupiter quintiles Pluto and brings Pluto's effect into your 8th house. Endings and transformations are happening all around you. Your routines are changing. Some of you will be changing jobs, friends, and maybe even moving. Also, some of you will be experiencing transformations in your spiritual life. This could involve travel for spiritual purposes. For others of you, it will begin with a purge of your closets. It will make way for the new. This is all about births and deaths and transformation. November 4th is the full moon, and it's happening in your 2nd house of finance and income. You could be completing a project, and this is the perfect time to go over your finances and see maybe you need to make a new budget. Maybe it's time to look at your own self-worth and how you value yourself and how this could be affecting your bottom line financially. November 6th, Mercury enters your 9th house of intellect and higher mind. This will bring on a thirst for knowledge. Look to be making some practical to-do lists and major planning for the future. Go ahead and dive into that to-do list and make all the changes happening around you and to you. And this is going to help you feel a little bit more in control. But you're going to have to know that you aren't in control here, that these changes are meant to happen. Mercury and Sagittarius will bring you vision. Wow, use this to your advantage to make a plan for the coming year. Mercury joins Saturn in your 9th house, and this is just going to bring you massive focus. Look for an element of your spirituality here. Inspiration and optimism are going to help put your fears to rest at this time. So try to tap into that, okay? November 7th, Venus enters Scorpio and it moves into your 8th house, joining Jupiter. Okay, November 1st through the 7th, you will be very connected to your partners in all your relationships, in love, at work, and your friendships. But this transit on November 8th, look for shifts and changes in these same relationships. But hold on, not all relationships are going to be breakups. You're not going to lose all of your loved ones. This is about destroying old energy and making way for new energy. Use this to your advantage, Aries. Out with the old and in with the new. Mars, let's look at Mars. Okay, Mars is in your 7th house, and the 7th house is ruled by Libra. The 7th house is all about relationships and partnerships. With everything going on in your 8th house, be careful, Aries. Control your temper. Mars will bring you aggression and make you appear too demanding to some. Mars and that powerful masculine energy are going to turn others off. So you're going to have to work on curbing your aggression at this time. Be careful and go with the flow. You don't always have to be so in charge, especially on November 25th. Mars and Mercury are in challenging position to each other, and confrontations could happen on this day. Think of others to avoid unnecessary conflict and control how you communicate. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Career-wise, this month looks strong. If you want to change jobs, opportunities will abound. If you want to climb the ladder, this is a good time to make a move. Venus and Jupiter light up that 8th house and could bring you some kind of unexpected money and rewards. It could be an inheritance for some of you. It could be a new investor for a project that you're doing. This is all about other people's money. Some of you will have a loan come through at this time. This is true for all signs with the sun in Scorpio until the 21st. It's a good time to review your love and your sex life. Are you happy? Are you fulfilled? Is there anything you could do to feel happy or fulfilled, whether you're in a relationship or you're single? November 22nd, Neptune goes direct. Neptune rules Pisces, and it went retrograde on November 16th, 2017 at 14 degrees of Pisces. And it ends November 22nd, 2017 at 11 degrees of Pisces. So look for your immune system to get stronger now than it has been. This is great as we go into the cold and flu season. Also on November 22nd, the sun moves into your 9th house, shining a light on foreign travel, publishing, and higher learning. Some of you will be planning a trip overseas. Some of you will actually be traveling during this time. And others of you are going to be meeting someone who's traveled here from a foreign land. If you get that call for dinner or drinks, go ahead and take it. You might feel a little resistant at first, but you're going to have a great time, so go for it. Some of you are going to be continuing your higher education, so look for demands on your time in this endeavor. And the sun in your 9th house is going to be bringing you peace and luck. Okay, so now let's pull some cards. First, for your health and energy. Okay. So we got the Chariot card. Chariot. So, you know, you have your energy moving in the right direction. It's definitely moving pretty hard at this time. Any kind of health concerns that you have, I think that your health is in like a really great place. You've got your light and your dark balanced. Your health and your energy are very good for November 2017. Okay, so now let's pull a card for career and money. Career and money, the Ace of Wands. For some of you, this could be actually beginning of a new job, something that's more in attunement with what you've been wanting to do for a while. And some of you may have already started that job somewhere around October, somewhere just after October 10th when Jupiter moved and transited. But it's really, really good. There's not a lot of alignments that are saying go for your career, go for your money. You've got a couple planets moving into your 2nd house this month. It's a really good time for you financially. Okay, so now we're going to pull a card for family, love, and spiritual. I'm sorry, family, love, and social. The Star. Okay, so this month you have a lot of light shining on your relationships and in that 7th house. It's all about the right energy in and the right energy out. Whatever it is that you're looking to get from that relationship, you're going to have some changes happening around the 8th because of some transits happening in your 7th house. But generally, everything's very good, even though you may be, you know, of your own free volition, changing some patterns with friends and different relationships. Whatever happens, it's going to be really, really good for you. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, and then lastly, we're going to pull a card for your mind and your spirit. Okay, we got strength, mind, and spirit. You're in a really good place right now. You're working and making your working on some of you are working on your higher education, and others of you are just delving into your intellect and your higher mind, and you're going to be getting a lot of power from that. You're going to feel balanced, and that it's giving you back exactly what you needed to get and you've been wanting. Strength card. Okay, so that's for your mind and spirit. Well, thank you so much for joining me for this video. Go ahead and leave a comment if you have something to tell me. I always appreciate likes and shares. Maybe you could send the Capricorn friend, send them the Capricorn video for this month. The whole playlist for November 2017 for all 12 signs is here in the corner. So go ahead and click the entire playlist in the corner. Such a pleasure, Aries, I will see you next month in December.
Alles Gute für